Hello guys, and this is my first Kerbal Space Program video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to build a working and your own Kerbal Space Program rocket. Because usually you think it's like Spaceflight Simulator, it's like easy and you can just like do whatever you want, but it's actually not easy. Because if you try to make it big, it may just spin out and or explode on launch, and nobody wants that. So when you enter the vehicle assembly building, you come over here into this, and then you can choose all of these. And I have like some mods installed and a DLC, which is Breaking Ground. So first that you're gonna want to do is grab the Mark 1 command pod, move it up a little bit, and then after that you can you have to put a heat shield, so when you launch and come back to Kerbin, your entire ship won't explode. And you need and you have to get the Mark 16 parachute. And once that has been done, you have to go to coupling and get the TD12 decoupler and put it on the bottom of the heat shield. And your rocket should look like this. And now that that's done, we have to put our lander. So we grab the FLT 200 fuel tank. Or first we gotta have the advanced inline stabilizer, and then that. And then you gotta grab the LV 909 Terrier liquid fuel engine. Put it on the bottom. And then you see this little dot on the bottom, you gotta click that until it has this icon. When that icon is there, you can choose the micro one. You can choose any of these. I'm gonna use this one. And then you gotta retract it. And once that's done, you gotta get another decoupler. Go into coupling and get the same one. And then it should make this little kind of like slot. Once that's done, you have to grab the FLT 800 fuel tank. Once that's done, you have to put the LVN Nerve Atomic rocket motor. Once that's done, you gotta put the same coupling on the bottom. Now that this is here, this is our progress. And now, after that atomic engine, we have to put the FLT 400 fuel tank. You gotta put 4 of these. And we gotta keep that little thing on. And once you're on the bottom, you gotta get the LVT 45 swivel liquid fuel engine. Put it on the bottom. Now we gotta go to coupling. You gotta get the TT 38,000 radial decoupler and put that up at the bottom. And then you gotta go to engines and get the RT10 Hammer solid fuel booster, and then put it there. Once that's in, you have to put the advanced inline stabilizer on top of it. See how the engine is like taller than the fuel boosters? These will stabilize the rocket so it won't just flip over. Now that that's done, you gotta make it aerodynamic, so it won't just get a lot of drag and then the motors won't just fall off. So that's why we're going to use the Advanced Nose Cone Type A. And now that that's done, we're going to put some fins like this Delta Deluxe fin. Now that that's done, the rocket is finished. And or you could just go to open, and then you can like go to Steam Workshop and then get your own rocket without even building it. And now that this is done, the rocket is done, I'm gonna get, I already got a Kerbal, which is Jebediah. And then if you want, you can put some science modules on there. Or if you have the breaking ground, you can get this KAL 1000 controller, and then you can control like the thrust of the engine, the amount of fuel. You can basically control things, and you can have like heavy rotators, a hinge, and you can also have cargo, which is like weather analyzer and all this like experiment. And in utility, if you want, you can get a drill. So you gotta get the small drill and then put it on the side so it'll drill the surface. And then we gotta put some science so you can transmit, so you can get data. And put every science module on there. And turn this little dot off, so it's just one. And don't get this one or this one, because they're too big. And see, you can get Kerbal Engineering, which gives you a lot of computers and stuff, supercomputers. And now that we've got science equipment, we gotta transmit that equipment by using communication and use these high gain antennas on the side of the lander, so we can transmit that data back. And let's see, and your rocket is gonna work, because I've already tested this and it works. So now, how to launch it is you gotta turn on SAS, and then shift for throttle, and then spaces to launch and separate. See? For launching. And see, when your fuel runs out, you gotta separate it. You gotta just press space. And then press space again to activate the other engine. Once you've activated the other engine, you can just keep pressing space until you run out of fuel. And warping will just make the rocket just flip out if you warp 4 times or 2. And see, you gotta keep an eye on this. you need about like 3,000 meters per second to get out of Kerbin's gravity, because Kerbin's gravity is strong, and it's hard. I mean, really. And I'll also show you one of my rockets, which is gonna be better than this one that we made. And this tells you the stage that you're on. So once I separate and space again, it'll activate this engine. And you better keep an eye on the G's, because if you go to 15 plus G's, your Kerbins will be like very, very intimidating looking, like kind of like, uh-oh, something's going on. They're gonna be like that. And the craft file is in the description if you want it. And I'll also show you a tutorial on how to get into Kerbin orbit. That's gonna be a little bit harder than the build your own rocket. And see, the atomic engines aren't really as strong. And see, when the atmosphere hits that means you're in the vacuum. See, sometimes warping is good. I don't want to just fall down back, so I'm just gonna separate. And see, your parachute actually deploys. I'm gonna show you what the heat shield does. It's pretty amazing. So we see how you're falling back down. The bottom heats up, and then it's gonna get so hot that it's gonna explode. So that's why you always need a heat shield, and it also has a limited amount of health. And when you're done with it, you can just separate it, which is pretty snoozy. And there we go, we've landed. And you can, when you're done, you can just play with the capsule on the ground, make it like spin. And he just died. And see, once your mission is done, it tells you all the information. And that's it for this video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!